guys, and welcome to episode 24 of Minnows to Kings with SS Cosmos in San Marino. Coming into today's game, quarter-final of the playoffs for the San Marino League. You can see there on the right hand side, we were unbeaten in the league. We played 28, won 28 with a goal difference of 85. Fiorentina finished 10th, minus 11 on the goal difference, only scored 31 points. Should be a very, very easy game for us. If we have a look somewhere in here, we've got the match odds. You can see we're expected to absolutely battle them again. But let's get straight into today's game. It's potential to be a double header episode, this one, depending on what happens with the semi-final of the playoffs or the cup final. I suppose either way it's going to be a double header. Just depends on which match it actually is. We're just going to tell the boys to pick up where they left off. We've got a very, very stable starting lineup. We've got some good players on the bench like Zaffi, who can't get into the squad because Diarra and Orselli are just playing absolutely fantastically well. Caradonna, you can see there, star man. Tonazzi with the most assists. Kevin Rossi with the most goals. But I'm expecting a comfortable passage into the semi-final here. We've got the latest scores up here to see who else goes through. I'm expecting Virtus and Murata, who have both had good seasons, to go through. Kai Lungo, who were looking like an early bogey team for us, were actually knocked out in the last round by Domignano, I believe. Diarra spreads the ball out left to Tonazzi, the main assist provider in our squad. It's a good cross, but it's well cut out, but they don't have an outlet for the ball, and Lupoli comfortably picks the ball up. He feeds Orselli. He's got Caradonna out to the right if you can find him. He can't. It comes back instead, and now it's Bran who does find Caradonna. Can Caradonna get the ball in? He can. Tomasoni all on his own, and he's offside. He's offside. We played the ball around really, really well there, as we have all season. We build really well from the back. We've got the two wing backs who are always pushed up high. Tomasoni just goes a little bit too early there with his run. But these wing backs are sometimes the highest, further forward on the pitch than anybody else on our team, and they make this system work. And they've both played really, really well in that position, and it's I would say it's the main reason why we've been so successful. You can see here it's like having extra midfielders. But it's a great through ball to Caccianella, and a bit of a tame effort, but it's trickled in, and that puts us 1-0 up. Caccianella gets his, I believe, did it say 21st goal of the season there? I believe it did. But it's a great through ball by Orselli, a great run by Caccianella there, and the keeper really should have saved it. I think he was expecting Caccianella to sort of just blast it at him. And Manusko went for the little chip. Folgori 3-0 down already to Murata, and they've had Semprini sent off as well. Not looking good for them. Murata have been sort of surprise package this season, really, considering their first couple of seasons they finished down near the bottom. I believe they finished third in the table. I want to say Virtus finished second. I think Murata were actually third. But Folgori not going to progress any further. As Fiorentina are actually on the attack now, it's over the bar. Tyler Evans didn't really move, probably couldn't reach it. He's not very tall for a goalkeeper. He's only 5'10". It's quite short for a goalkeeper. His jump and reach isn't exactly great either. Maybe something that we look to address. Obviously, when we turn professional, we've been awarded a penalty there though. Manusko Caccianella was fouled by Fabri. It's going to be Kevin Rossi to step up to take the free kick, the penalty rather, and he slots it past the keeper. That's his 27th goal of the season. Rossi's been absolutely fantastic. The first sort of 7, 8, 9 games of the season, he didn't really feature because of the foreign player league rules. I filled his slot with Vanucci, and since I brought Brizzi in to play in that central defender position, which he's done very, very well at, it's freed up that swap for Kevin Rossi again, and he's repaid it massively with 27 goals for the season. But here's our main attacking threat now. It's Caradonna. It gets the ball into the box. It's won by Diarra. It's down for Rossi. Finds Caradonna again, and Caradonna, poor effort there. It says it grazed the top of the bar. It didn't look like it grazed the bar at all to me. It looked like he blazed it. But yeah, the wing backs have been massive for us, absolutely massive. They've been the main part of our system. They're not playing the best today, but you can just see what they do for us attacking wise. They push the opposition fullbacks further back. They also bring the wingers, depending on what system the opposition are playing, but you can see where the wingers are on their team. They're sort of back here, having to defend the wing backs. But Tanati gets the ball in, and Rossi's there for his 28th goal of the season. It's another assist for Luca Tanati, and that puts us 3-0 up with 15 minutes to go, and we're running riot now. We are going to rest some legs, I think. The games come thick and fast at this time of the season. We're going to bring Azafi on. We're going to bring him on for Diarra, who's on a yellow card. We're also going to bring Pancotti on. Samarize, sort of not really much of a choice there. I was going to bring Benucci on, but he's actually been injured. I'm going to bring him on. He's full training tomorrow. He'll be fine. Get Kevin Rossi rested. So yes, 15 minutes to go. Comfortable 3-0 win. The stadium's not full. I thought it would be. Depending on which one of these you want to believe, we've got 428 or 415. Not sure which one it is, but I thought it would be full. Maybe the expectation for us is to be at this stage now. Orselli, their goalkeeper, looks absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. He flapped at that. But it's going to be Pancotti to take the corner. And he looks for that near post, but it's headed clear by Angelini. Pancotti will get a second chance. He finds Zaffi. It's back to nobody. It's back to nobody. I think Pancotti's clapping there, but Pancotti, mate, you really should have got on the end of that. You really should have got on the end of that. Anyway, that is full time. It's dominant 3-0 win. Let's just have a quick look and see what happened in the other games. Folgore had 2 players sent off in the end, but they still lost 3-0. Domignano go through on penalties. Virtus 3-1 win. Penarosa also had 2 players sent off. So we've got the draw for the second round tomorrow, the semi-final tomorrow, should I say. Rossi really has impressed me again. Put my arm around him, but I do it every time, but he seems like he doesn't like me. If we have a quick look at Kevin Rossi, at his morale, you can see there Kevin is dissatisfied with your management of the team. Not quite sure what I've done wrong. We're still secure. We're still only. They expect us to win the league. They're only pleased. They expect us to win the cup as well. We're in the final. Oh, look, it's getting so close now. It's getting so close. Completed on the 5th of July. That's after the transfer window opens. That's interesting. That's after we start our European campaign. It starts really, really early in the season. If we have a quick look, when does it start? It starts all the way up here, 26th of June. Anyway, let's quickly click through. Semi-final draw is tomorrow. Let's see who we're drawn against. Hopefully we're at home. Not that it really makes a difference. And here we are. Let's have a look. Murata drawn at home to Domignano. That means we are going to get Virtus. We are at home as well, which is good. Virtus, obviously, we've recently played them, beat them 2-0. Which game is first? It is the playoff semi-final. So we're going to get into that. That's going to be the second half of the episode. The next episode will be the cup final and the playoff final if we get there. So I'll catch up with you guys in just a moment. Right, guys, welcome back to today's semi-final against Virtus. A couple of quick news items to go through. Sellout expected for the Virtus match. Absolutely fantastic. Big match at Serra Valley B. We are firm favourites. Firm favourites. We're also closing in on the unbeaten run record. Giallo Verdi have gone 32 matches undefeated, and should their impressive form continue, they'll break the San Marino League record for consecutive wins without losing, consecutive games without losing, to seal their very deserved place in history. The existing record is also 32, so we've equalled the record. I'm not sure who it was set by, but hopefully we can win. It's first against second here in terms of the league table. Same starting lineup. We did rotate it for the Virtus game in the league, and I did have to make some changes. We sort of struggled until I rested Kevin Rossi. We struggled a little bit. I brought him on, and we came away with a 2-0 win. That was only a couple of games ago. So again, should be comfortable win. You can see our form. Obviously, we haven't lost all season. Not entirely sure on Virtus's form. They've got a draw and a loss. That loss, of course, was to us in the league, but they've won 3 out of the last five. So let's get straight into it. Hopefully we can carry on our performance, get ourselves into the final against either Murato or Domignano. But it should be very, very comfortable for us. Alex Brand there, straight away up to a 7 rating, obviously defending well in the opening stages. Virtus have had 2 shots on target though. We haven't had a shot yet. We're 21 minutes into the game. Not encouraging. Not encouraging at all. Virtus did finish 2nd in the league. They've got a few of our former players in there. You can see they've got Hertel, Salazzo. I believe they've got a couple on the bench as well. I think they took both of our Samarese centre defenders at the start of the season. But finally, we've got a highlight 32 minutes into the game, and it's Brown bringing the ball forward to Caradonna. Orselli now, can he get his shot away? He can. It looked like the keeper saved it there, but I believe it actually clipped the top of the crossbar. But we are now growing into the game. We just need to feed our front 3 and they'll do the rest. We've got a free kick over on the left hand side. It's swung in by Rossi. Brizzi gets his head on it. The keeper does get something to it, but Luca Brizzi there, the Samarese central defender, gets his 2nd goal of the season. He's actually developing really, really well. If we're honest, I'm really pleased with his development. Hopefully when we turn professional, that development will just continue to grow with the extra training sessions, stuff like that we'll be able to play him in more important matches as well. Continue to get these good ratings, help him grow. If we just have a quick peek at him, you can see he's got 19 bravery, 16 determination. You can see anticipation's grown massively. He's still only 18, only 5'9", jump and reach and heading could be a little bit better. But we're working on him. We are working on him. He's Samarese. It's not the greatest nation for football in talent. We've seen that with the San Marino national team in real life. They're just the whipping boys of Europe, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this save. Virtus are actually in this game though. They've had a fair amount of shots, but we are defending well so far. Salazzo, one of our former players there, finds Gori. It's inside to Stefanelli, back with Gori, and they've levelled the game. It's Matteo Valentini with his 10th goal of the season, 63 minutes in, and they've drawn level. They're really, really in this game, which is not encouraging. I'm gonna shout at them. We've not really done enough going forward. They've actually had more shots on target than we have. That's disappointing. It is a sellout, 500 attendance, absolutely fantastic. Manusco is not playing very well. This is possibly our worst performance of the season, and it's right when it matters the most. We do have a long throw though. Diarra, the keeper's going to come claim that though. De Angelis, I believe the highlight is still going to go on. Are we going to get something else out of this? Lupoli lumps the ball back. Catronella's not underneath it. Hertel, our former man, clears it. It's Valentini now. And Caradonna's going to get himself sent off here. It's gone from bad to worse so far for us. We're going to have to bring Catronella off. I think we're going to have to put Ravelli on, and we'll stick with that. But we're down to 10 men inside the last 5 minutes in a game where we haven't really performed very well. It looks like it's going to go into extra time. It's our first draw in domestic football this season. It's the first time we haven't won a game. Keep going. We can win this if we work hard as a team. Yeah, it's the first game we've failed to win in domestic football all season, and it's come at the most critical time of the season. Hopefully we can still progress though. Domignano are winning the other tie. I believe they've actually won the other tie. So it would be Domignano in the final as we get to half time in extra time. Let's get straight into the second half. It's a highlight for Virtus. We have really not played very well in this game. Hopefully we can pinch this. It's only just wide from their attack there, and we're sort of hanging on now. We've had 4 shots on target. It's really not been good enough. Kevin Rossi hasn't been in the game. Can we build something now, though? We can't. We can. Ravelli pinches the ball back. It's now Rossi finds Ravelli again. We've got nobody in the middle for the ball. Tomasoni's just getting there now. He finds him. It's a great block by the defender. Diarra picks up the second ball, though. Can we keep the pressure on? We can't. He gives the ball straight to them. But Lupoli picks up the loose ball. It's across the field to Bran. Striding forward into midfield now, the centre half. Finds Rossi. Tomasoni again. Diarra. We're passing the ball around well now. This is what we've lacked all game. Orselli. It's blocked again, but it does fall to Ravelli. Ravelli with the shot. And it's a bit of a waste, that. It looks like, unless anything else happens, we are going to go to penalties. And indeed we are. We're going to penalties. I'm just going to, as always, we don't really have very many good penalty takers. I'm just going to let them pick amongst themselves. Of course, the last time we had penalties in the playoffs, we didn't score a single one. But it's going to be Rossi first. Rossi steps up and he finds the bottom corner. Keeper went the right way. We've now got Gravina stepping up for them. Can Tyler Evans be a hero for us here? He can't. He goes the wrong way. Second penalty for Cosmos is going to be taken by Orselli. We need him to score. We can't win every single game in the league and then not win in the playoffs. It's Valentini, their goal scorer from normal time, stepping up now. Left-footed. Tyler Evans saves it. Great save by Tyler Evans, and it's advantage to Cosmos. It's now Tomasoni, the young Samarese forward, stepping up to take the third penalty, and he slots it past the keeper. Excellent penalty there. Nail-biting stuff, this. Savoli stepping up for them. Can Tyler Evans save another one? He can't. He goes the wrong way. But still advantage to SS Cosmos. It's now Tenazzi, the outstanding performer at left wing back for us this season. He steps up and he finds the top corner. Keeper went the right way, but it was a great penalty right in that top corner. I believe if we save this one, if Tyler Evans saves this one, then we are through into the final. Well, I'd be hoping for a much better performance, because this has just been poor. And of course we're out without Caradonna now, who has got himself sent off. But Riggy steps up and Tyler Evans went the right way, but nothing he could do about that. We're still ahead though, and it's going to be Diarra to take the penalty. Again, another outstanding performer. He's sort of been in the background, peripheral figure, but his stats for the season, his average rating and stuff speak for themselves. Can he send us into the final? He can't. The keeper saves it. The keeper saves it. A poor penalty there by Diarra. Which still advantage of us. They need to score still, and it's going to be Conti against Tyler Evans. Come on, Tyler, be a hero. He went the right way, but it's a great penalty by Conte, and now we're into sudden death, and it's going to be Bran, the Romanian centre half. He steps up, and he's hit the crossbar. He's hit the crossbar. This is absolutely a disaster for us. This is a disaster. We are the best team in the league by a country mile. I'm not even going to pretend to now pronounce his name. Tajibayev steps up, left-footed. Tyler Evans saves it. Evans keeps us in it. Great save there by Evans. It's now going to be Brizzi, the Samarese centre half. Come on, lad. Great penalty. Fire smashes it into that top corner. Keeper absolutely no chance. And now Tyler Evans, can he repeat his save to put us into the final? It's going to be Focaccia to take the penalty for them. Come on, Tyler. There's a lot of left footers in San Marino, and oh, I thought Tyler saved it there. I thought he saved it. Now it's going to be Ravelli, the replacement right wing back, to step up. And he finds the top corner as well. Great penalty. And it's 6-5 to Cosmos. De Angelis really had no chance there. De Angelis is actually taking the next penalty. That's interesting. The goalkeepers normally go last, but he's taking the 8th penalty for Virtus. Goalkeeper against goalkeeper. And Tyler Evans saves it. What a poor penalty by De Angelis there. And we have scraped through on penalties. Not the best performance by us there, but we've done it. We're in the final for the 3rd season in a row, and it's going to be against a Domignano. Absolutely fantastic. That was a poor performance by us there. I'm going to praise Evans. He was absolutely brilliant. He saved. Did he save 2? Great performance. So coming up now in the next episode, we've got the cup final first, and then we've got the playoff final. Trey Penny and Domignano. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please leave a like on the video. Any comments, as usual, any feedback at all is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all next time.
I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my best.